Hello everyone, welcome back to the baking aisle. It's Wara again, taking over my mom's channel. So today we're going to be making a traditional holiday favorite, fruit cake. Keep in mind this recipe will not be using alcohol, but still has that same classic taste that you know and love. In addition, we'll be showing you how to package these so that you can give them to friends and family this holiday season. Let's get right into it. So to start, you're going to want to get a pan, and to that pan you're going to add 900 grams of mixed dry fruits, and you're going to add a half cup of chopped glazed cherries, and to that you will be adding 50 grams of candied citrus peels. So for returning viewers, you'll remember this from our most recent video, but if you are new, a link to this video will pop up in the top right corner of the screen and will also be shown in the description box below. So you just want to chop these finely, and you're going to add that to your pan. Now to this, you are going to add half a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. And from the last video with the peels, we saved the liquid from boiling the citrus. So if you did the same, you can add in 1/4 cup of that liquid, or you can replace this with more orange juice if you don't have it on hand. So you're going to want to boil this for about 10 minutes, then let it cool for 2 hours. After it is cooled for 2 hours, you're going to want to strain the excess liquid, but do not discard this because we will be using it later. Just set it aside. You're then going to add your strained fruit to a bowl, and to that bowl you're going to add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and you're going to mix this until all the fruit is coated evenly, and this is just a step to prevent the fruit from sinking to the bottom of your batter. So in another big bowl, you're going to sift together 500 grams of all-purpose flour, but you'll be removing 3 tablespoons from that to compensate for the 3 tablespoons we used for the fruit. To that, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of allspice, and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and just sift that together. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time there's a new upload. So in a separate bowl, we're going to be working with our wet ingredients. You're going to add 500 grams of unsalted butter and 500 grams of brown sugar. And you're going to mix this well, just mix it until everything is fully combined. So once everything is all mixed, you're going to add 500 grams of eggs that you have whisked until they're light and fluffy. Just gently stream it in, and you're going to give this another good mix. So once that's all mixed, you're going to want to scrape down the sides of your bowl just to make sure that you get everything in there. So now you're going to add 1/2 cup of triacle, and if you don't have triacle, then you can replace this with molasses, and then you're going to fold it in gently. Now you're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of almond extract, and just give your mixture another stir. So now you're going to add about 1/3 of your flour to this mixture. And you're going to fold that flour in very gently. Now, if you remember from straining your dried fruits, we said don't discard the excess liquid. Now you're going to add about 4 tablespoons of that excess liquid from boiling the fruits to your mixture and just gently fold it in. You're then going to add about another 1/3 of your flour and fold it in gently. Then you'll add the remaining flour and just fold that into your batter. The next step is to add all your fruits into your batter. And just fold everything in gently. And now it's time to add your batter to your pan. So to prepare a pan, you just need to butter the sides, all the sides of your pan, and then just cover it with some parchment paper. So just go ahead and pour all your batter in there, but you don't want to overfill it. This is very important to avoid having air pockets in your cake. You'll want to tap down your pan against the surface. So you're going to want to bake your cakes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 1 hour, just so it cooks thoroughly. Now you're going to poke some holes into the top of your cake with a skewer. And with the same liquid from boiling your fruit, you're just going to drizzle it into your cake. And this is going to make sure that your cake stays moist. You're going to want to cover this with foil and just set it aside. Once your cake is completely cool, it's ready for you to put it in the refrigerator or in the fridge, wherever you're going to store it. So you're going to get some cling film and wrap your cake in this cling film, then put it in the refrigerator or a freezer. If you're going to be gifting this to family, friends, or whoever, you'll still want to do this step and put your cake in the freezer for a few hours, and this is going to make sure you have clean cuts when you decide to portion off some of the cake. So here's just an example of packaging your cake. So this has been refrigerated for a few hours, and you're going to cut some off, and you'll still be wrapping it. Again, you don't want your cake to dry out, so you'll still wrap it in some cling film. And then you're going to wrap it with some decorative tissue paper, just for decoration purposes. And then you can tie it with a bow just to make it look nice and festive. You can get creative with how you decide to decorate this. So if you want to tie a bow, or if you just want to leave it like that, or maybe put a ribbon on there, that's up to you. And just look how beautiful that is. It's very presentable. It would make an amazing holiday gift for family and friends. If you don't have a box on hand, you can just go ahead and tie a nice little bow around your fruitcake. As you know, fruitcake does preserve very well, and it looks just as beautiful. That brings us to the end of this video. You have 2 beautifully decorated and packaged cakes that you can be gifting to family and friends this season. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if you gave this a try. Happy holidays, and see you in the next one.